Chlit achara kunasatatu. Tasulam goilta gama. I hope you're doing well. Ismisha Julian, I guess Talme Arash Arish for another episode. In this episode we're going to be talking about colors in Irish. Like emotions, colors are on things. Like ta garam eron chach. There's blue on the house, but it means the house is blue. Color is conceived of differently in Irish than it is in English. Today, in Irish, some colors are used to reference things which are unnatural or unliving, such as a plastic chair. So, for example, the green that would be on the plastic chair would be a term specific to that kind of green, which is an unnatural color. And likewise, some other colors are applied to things that are living or natural, like grass or hair or trees. So the green for the grass would be a different word than the green for the plastic chair. In the past, colors were also associated with how vivid something is or how muted it was. So, for example, the green of that plastic chair would be Uaine. That's an artificial green color today, but it can also be the color of freshly sprouted plants. So you can see that this is a bright, vivid green. Whereas the other word for green, Glas, is a natural, muted green. And that green could also refer to the color of grassy hills on an overcast day. And so we can see the muted aspect of that color. Another color that does this is the color red. So the artificial color of red is Dearg. But it can also be used to describe anger, so you can say someone's red with anger, or Dearg le fearg, which suggests a sort of brightness to it or an intensity. And the natural color for red is rua, like the color of hair or of a fox. As a matter of fact, one of the words for fox, or I guess it's a phrase, is Maldra Rua, which means a red dog. You could also say Shinach. We have a few terms for black. One is just Dove, which actually is in one of the names of Dublin, which would be Dublin. That is a general term for black. You can also say Kier, which is sort of a shiny black, like you would see on a beetle. As a matter of fact, the word for beetle is Kierog. The color for yellow is bui, but it can also be conceived of as being like a brilliant brightness, like you would see in a flame. I had one teacher say that bui is encompassing all of the colors you would see in a flame, suggesting again a sort of intensity to the color. Some other colors of things you may see out and about. Bon is white, dun is brown, Uair is gold, ergid is silver, it is also the word for money, and Leah is grey. We have corcra for purple, magenta for magenta, orashta for orange, it's also the fruit, and balnjerg for pink, which is white-red. The word for blue is gudum, and the word for color itself is dah, which is a masculine noun, and plural would be daha. And if you wanted to know what color something was, you could ask the question, Cain dah ata air, which is what color is it? And to answer that, you could say ta, and then the color, air, or ta, color, urhi, if the thing is feminine. Remember in the possession episode, we talked about how prepositions combine with personal pronouns to make new words. That's what's going on here. Er is on, which is are, and the pronoun for he, whereas urhi is on, plus the pronoun for she. So whatever the grammatical gender of the thing you are talking about, you will pick one of those in response. So, Cain doch atá air. What color is it? Tá gorm air. There's blue on it. And if the whatever we're talking about is a feminine thing, tá gorm arhi. I guess Shanae Kharja. This wasn't really a long one, but I think it sets you up nicely for the next episode, which I believe is adjectives. So, Feki Mehu, I will see you next time. Slán Gafal.